Sorry, honey. Today we're playing Hustle Cat. Putters. It's just a background, but yeah, I don't know what this game is about. I don't know if it's about hustlers or cats or neither. I'm assuming cats because there is a little kitty when I like hover over the game. So I'm hoping that it's not some kind of creepy thing. I hope it's just cats. But either way, we'll see what happens. I'm excited. Jesus Christ! That scared the stream into the next setting. I definitely fixed that volume. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, my spleen is in my throat. Holy crap. Alright. You can change your pronoun in-game. Okay. Like, that's it. Those are the options. SFX, music, full screen, use scroll wheel, and pronouns. Why? Alright. Credits, gallery. Alright. Select your photo. I feel like this is one of those situations, like that Office meme where she's like, they're the same picture. I guess this one? Name is Avery Gray. Okay, my name is Avery Gray. I am a man. Address is pending. Degree, yeah? What the hell is this game? Skills, rest management, nutrition consumption, meme curation, 12 WPM. What is WPM? I need to know. This is necessary. Is this words per minute? Oh. Oh. Girl. That's really bad. Okay. What do you point with your pointers? This is me. Wait, okay. I think I fell asleep on the couch again. Do I do anything? Oh, okay. Little lasers of sunlight are zapping right into my face from the middle of the curtains. I think they have been specifically aimed to burn out my eyes. Is there no music? Oh, alright. Bro, you got a mess. This is messier than I've ever experienced our house. What's it like, noon? Jeez, not my fault. This couch pulls you in like you're drowning in bread dough. I can understand that. You know what? No, I lied. This was how the house was when I was sick that one time. And Dilly was like, there's no point in cleaning. It's just gonna get messy again. This music's a little loud. It's still a little loud, right? Or am I just losing my shit? It seems a little bit. Music's cute. It's a bit loud. Okay, is it better now? I like how I'm asking this like it's gonna make a difference. It's still gonna be too loud. Not my fault. The couch was in like bread dough. My spine pops in loud protest as I swim free of my bread dough cushion trap. That's adorable. Oh, this is cute. Alright. I like the apartment. I'm not liking this. I don't think you can see it. Okay, you can't. Right near the plant. It's slightly louder than you. Alright, thank you. It's always hard to tell when you first boot up a game. Let me see if I can do this. Is that better? No, it's still pretty dig it. I don't want to put it too low because they obviously put music in this game in order to do something. No, that's still really loud. Holy crap. I'm looking at my freaking sound. Okay. Lower? Let's do this. Is that good? like how I'm steadily getting louder so that we can't, like, actively. Is it a Dilzik stream if there aren't audio issues? No, that's still really, really loud. Wow. I shit you not. It's almost on mute. Is that better? That seems a lot better. Whoa. This isn't to the game, by the way. This has nothing to do with the game. This is my computer, like, drastically over amplifying one sound. So we watch Netflix illegally with our Discord buddies, and because nobody does that, that would be illegal and wrong. And we stream it, and the volume for Netflix is so low that you can't actually hear it sometimes. So I had to, like, get one of those sound booster things, and it puts it a little bit higher. I am getting off track here. We are playing Hustle Cat. I'm just in a talky mood. I'm glad I'm playing a game that has me reading. Anyway, I don't like this. This right here, I can't show you. Just the plant next to the plate. What are we doing? Right, like, if you have a cat, that is on the floor. That you can't do it. You can't freaking do it. At least not for extended times. Because when I first got Tiger, he was constantly on. He's been getting better. He's been getting better 12 years freaking later. Is the music still getting... No, it's not. This song sounds... It reminds me of the music from Lost in the Woods? No. The what was that song? Night in the Woods? Dilly played it. Hold up. Yes, Night in the Woods. Yeah, I'm hearing it. Okay. Anyway, this is gonna be a situation. I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. I'm probably leaving a dent in the shape of my ass on the cushions. Oh, you live with your aunt? I'll probably have to apologize for a couple things, actually. Oh. Okay, let's sink this in. This is cute. I like this apartment. I would live here. Not with the mess. I would have to do something about that. You do have a kitty. You have a kitty. Go on. Okay, I know this looks bad, but it's almost not even my fault. Okay. I can't help that clutter is naturally drawn to my gravitational pull. I love that shirt. I wore my cat shirt. You can't really see it. I have my kitty shirt on today. But I want that shirt. This is like how ADD can Izik get during a stream? Cat shirt from Hustle Cat. I want to see if they actually made that. It's not super in-depth, so maybe somebody has made it. Okay, go on. Honestly, it makes me feel a little more comfortable, you know? Like I really live here, instead of just, like, I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. Well, there's no shame in that. I couch surf for years. Or like I'm living in a furniture catalog. Okay, that's fine. Not that I'm ungrateful. Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. She helped talk Mom and Dad into letting me come all the way out to the city too. She's pretty cool. I hear rustling behind me, like fingernails on cardboard. It makes me pause for a second, but I jump as I realize what it is. Hey, Mochi, knock it off. Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from the inside of a pizza box. He's trying to scrape some dried off cheese from the bottom again. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell where he's looking with those crossed eyes. Mochi! Wow! I love it. I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at the sound, then waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. I guess since I'm up too, might as well get to whatever I'm gonna do today. I shuffle to the curtain and throw them open. My laptop is still sitting open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess. Oh, honey. That's what I was gonna do. All been there. Plop back down on the couch, already sinking back into the cushion to take a break. So, yeah, they're probably gonna go over the depression you feel when you don't have a job. That is a very real thing. If you are job searching out there and you feel like there's just no escape, I promise you there is, and you're gonna be okay, and you're gonna find a job. Unless, like, you, like, did some kind of really weird crime. That would probably actually... I mean, you'd still find a job. But, yeah, like, dude, you're gonna be okay. You'll find it. It's there. It's just not there yet. Jeez, there are so many tabs here. Which one did I leave the Greg list open in again? Oh, okay. Don't use Craigslist. Not for job searching. Not that one. This one? Or this one? Maybe this one? Nah, that's just another cat video. Oh, you're deep in unemployment. Just trying to find that dopamine. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. I have no idea how you get a cat to do something like that. That's why Mochi and I aren't internet famous. I find the tab and start scrolling through the listings again. It's not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner intern, college credit only. Internet comments section proofreader. Okay, what? Fundraiser, street, team intern, unpaid. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for giving up and watching cat videos? No. I know this kind of thing is supposed to take time, but try telling that to mom, dad, or my savings. Any of those could send me back back home at any time. Dude, we've all been out of savings before. I get it. And I really have to get done before Aunt Wendy gets back. Hi. Hi. Why are you looking at me with doe eyes? What did you do? Did you do something? Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys probably didn't hear that. That was too low. He just... Alright. Just thinking about writing another cover letter is making my will to exist erode away. You don't need to write another cover letter. What? You just edit the one you have. I'm gonna go for a walk. When I get here, I expect it to be buried in noise from the city's traffic and crowds, but it's actually pretty quiet. The apartment is on a side street and far from the main street bustle. From here, the noises of the city are just a distant hum. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I'd have a walk, like 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter.
Are we getting a once per stream? Hi. Hi. Are you in the mood for love? Yeah, what didn't you? Is Daddy not home or awake yet? So you have to deal with Papa.
What Betty rubbish? I love you. Is that your foot? It's your foot. Okay, you want to go down? Kitty, kitty. I have to walk 20 minutes. Wait. But I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. Still living in a small town life in the city, I guess. Whatever, I get plenty of adventure in this neighborhood. Adventure? I can just set in any direction and find something new, even if I've been down that way before. What is our goal here? I thought we were job searching. Let's save real quick. Okay, this is just like normal saving text adventure. I don't think that's what this is called. Visual novel? I think. Sure, I get lost a lot too, but that's half the fun, right? Turn a corner and end up the block and head up a tiny side street I haven't tried yet. Neatly arranged trash cans on the sides of the roads. I think I'm behind some stores right now. Expecting a dead end, but the road suddenly curves straight. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines marking the middle seem to claim some brave drivers could try their luck. I decide to follow the sharp bend around the road. After I pass a tall partition, I am surprised at what I see. Are we gonna work at a pet store? A squat 3-story building, painted so ostentatiously bright it'd be impossible to miss, sits in front of me. A cat's paw? Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for dumb Mochi. As I walk closer to the front doors of the building, I don't see any of the aisles of pet food I expected from the broad store windows. Instead, it looks like there are couches and tables in neatly arranged rows. Is it like a cat cafe? Oh, so this is one of those pretentious restaurants with pithy nonsense name, huh? You can feel my interest deflate and sink to my stomach. Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking, I notice the sign of the window that declares "Now hiring, inquire within." I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but I might as well give it a shot, right? Why would you do that? Go get dressed. Why are you outside, not dressed? I look to my right as I walk up to the door and see a little orange and white cat lying belly up, sunning is over the window. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in a restaurant, but whatever, I like cats. It's a cat restaurant! What is wrong with you? Bells tinkle delicately as I tug on the handle, and the heavy door creaks open. Whoa, this place is hush. This place is so classy, it feels fake. It looks like the game board exploded in here. It isn't what the place is like in Wonderland, like the cards and stuff. Is a purple cat gonna start talking to me? Though none of them are purple, boy are there a lot of cats. I think I can count at least 8 right off the bat. All over the place, romping around the floor, sleeping on some of the built-in structures on the walls. Barely had time to take it all in when a voice called out to me. Welcome, please sit wherever you like. I shuffle for a moment at first, unsure of where the voice came from. Then of whether I want to sit or if I want to keep this strictly business. What? That was a run-on sentence. It's fine. Stop lingering. Actually, I start on the source of the voice comes as the source of the voice comes into view. He appears suddenly from the second-story landing and covers the length of the floor in a few long strides. You look confused. This is your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit about how this cafe works? I'll be happy to give you a tour. His eyes are gentle. He's one of those people who smiles with his entire body. It's positively infectious. Actually, I'm here for the job. Strictly business. Can't you tell from my t-shirt and coat? Actually, I'm here about the job. Oh. His pause is brief, but it worries me a little. Is it really that surprising that somebody would come in and ask about a job? Did I do it wrong? Oh, great. We don't have a lot of responses. I think it's because Mr. Graves only puts the sign up in the window. He doesn't want to advertise anywhere. Good thing I came in then, huh? You're right. His smile is broad, but his eyes creep to the back of the cafe like he's looking for an escape. Okay, you can take a seat, and I'll go get the owner. He'll be able to tell you a little bit more about what he's looking for. Got it. Oh, and what's your name? Avery? Avery, cool. I'm Landry. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'll be right back. He bounds up the stairs and disappears. I begin to sit at the cafe table, but freeze halfway as I hear a faint exclamation of dismay, followed by thundering footsteps, and then by Landry's return. Avery, I'm sorry, but I didn't offer you any coffee. Would you like some? Oh, don't scare me like that, sure. You got it. He vanishes into the back again and reappears carefully balancing a stout white mug atop of a black saucer in one hand and a tiny creamer in the other. Gently he sets the mug and creamer before me. Forgot to ask how you take your coffee, so I brought you some milk. There's sugar on the table if you'd like it. Thank you. Okay, I'll check with Graves this time, I mean it. Landry bounds to the back room and is again out of sight. A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, then directly at me with wide-eyed worry look. Where's the Siamese kitty? I don't see the Siamese kitty. Oh! I give an awkward smile and nod before I realize I'm treating a cat like a stranger in an elevator. I dump most of the milk and sugar packets into my coffee before I get the consistency I like. Oh. Okay. I pour what should be a little splash of milk, but half the creamers where it spills in almost overflows. Yeah. Okay. Mew. The cat's looking at me like it's offended of what I just did. What? Like the cat knows anything about coffee? He might. You stop judging the little timid kitty. What is this? When Landry finally returns, he's not alone. This is Graves. I get it. I get it. He's giving crawling in my crawl kind of vibes. I get it. It's fine. He's the owner of the cafe Graves. This is Avery. Oh, and he's heterochromatic. Like a cat. Is everybody a cat? He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. Or maybe he sells crystals that balance your chakras. I mean, that sounds about right. Or maybe this is what the owner of the cat cafe looks like. I've never seen. Ah. His eyes, they're two different colors. Can't focus on one of them, or both of them at the same time. Wow, okay. Which one am I supposed to look at? My attention is sucked into his icy blue eye. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? No, some people are heterochromatic. Stop being weird. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. Eh? He had an eye of a vulture, a pale blue eye with film over it. Whether it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man, and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Okay, this is where I get up, and I just, like, leave. We try our best at getting a job elsewhere. Excuse me? Telltale Heart? You were looking at my eye? Yes, yes. However, we didn't need no Edgar Allan Poe. It's weird. A smile, nod, walk, then run. Yeah, this is... No wonder you can't find an employee. Kids, don't you read enough in high school? Yeah, okay. Once again, it's not that... Okay, we're good. Yeah, but... Iridis heterochromia. It's more cats than humans. Yeah, Chris's daughter, Rena, has heterochromia. Hi, Rena, if you're old enough to watch this 10 years from now. What a weirdo. I'm not sure I want to work for a guy like this. I mean... Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I might as well humor him a bit. If this guy is gonna sign my paychecks, he can rattle off as many weird cat facts as he wants. That's... okay. Graves, would you mind telling Avery a bit about this place? I think it'd be good if you talk about what we do here. He's hot enough. I'd probably hear him a lot. A serial killer wouldn't be this obvious about it, right? Right? Oh my god. Graves looks like the notion is causing him physical pain. I'm not too keen on this idea either, Chief. You didn't do that already? Well, don't you think it sounds better coming from the owner? You're going to be doing the interview anyway. Good luck, Landry. This cafe would collapse into rubble without you and me on the track. Ha ha ha. Alright, Avery. I didn't prepare a speech, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm a little surprised to hear that, but I guess there aren't any Poe stories that he can quote for the situation. I like to take care of strays. I like coffee. I like good desserts. I like a beautiful room. I like to take... excuse me. I wanted a place where I could have all of that at once. That's how A Cat's Paw was born. The cats here are from the neighborhood. Usually they want to come here, so I don't have to convince them to come in. Forever home. Pithy. Hate that term. But the cats who want to be adopted are listed on the wall over there. I'm a good matchmaker for people and cats. I can tell who is a good fit for a cat, for the cat's personality.
Hi, Woody.
He's like curled up around my right foot. I'm afraid to move. If they meet my standards, they've got a new family member. It's good you help them find homes like that. Well, if I had the room, I'd just keep them all. Totally means that, doesn't he? Cool. I get to be interviewed by a cat porter. I don't know. It's probably better that way, right? Who knows? Follow me. We'll talk on the second floor. Before he finishes the sentence, he's already 3 steps up the stairs to the balcony. So much for the introduction to the cafe, I guess. Shake my head a little and follow him. After all, I really need a job. We make our way up to the second floor balcony, which, except for this, for us, is only occupied by the amazing looking cakes in the display case. Okay, so, I'm down. I feel like the cakes would always have hair in them. Like, just a glob of fur on top. I wonder if I can get a slice on my way out. Graves leans over the balcony of the cafe and raises his voice to the people below. Or to the cats, I guess, since the cats are the only thing we can see from here. Hayes, will you get us some coffee? Is that the chef? I haven't seen anybody here besides him and Landry. Oh, I already had a cup. Is that going to stop you from another? You can't have enough coffee, especially when Hayes is the one making it. I don't think I met Hayes. You may have. You might not know it yet. Graves finds himself folds himself into the slender chair at a corner table. He pushes the opposite chair away with his foot, nudging it just enough to turn it towards me. Come on, sit down. Let's talk. You don't have to be so stiff. Interviews are boring. Make it interesting for both of us. Pressure, huh? Graves sits with a sort of grim pomp, like he's sitting in a skull throne on a raven's, and a raven's going to land on his shoulder at any time. Okay. Maybe it's more like he's about to roll a die with a lot of sides. I bet he's a nerd. He has one of those designer rings that goes like too far down the hand. I take the seat across from him. Just so you're aware, we aren't starting without coffee. Okay. You can talk, of course. I meant the interview. Oh, okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a tiny slip of a blonde man standing at the balcony entrance. Ah! I don't know how people wear those without constantly scratching themselves on accident. Okay, so when, like, right after we first got married and I had my ring on, I would bump it. I still, to this day, bump it on anything. Like, anything and everything. It just happens. Like, bam, bam, bam. And it's not because I want to. It is. It's because it's, like, it's not something I'm fully used to. And it's been almost, what, 9 years now? Like, it's insane to me how people wear something that big on their hand. It's just nuts. I jump a little. When did he get here? I didn't hear anybody come up the stairs at all. Is this guy a ghost? Graves looks like the type to hire ghosts. He looks terrified by my shout. I think I scared him more than he scared me. Gingerly, he sets 2 mugs in front of Graves. Thank you, Hayes, but you should give Avery the other mug. Okay, how many employees does this guy have? This place isn't busy. It sounds like he's reminding a child to say thank you. Of course. Hayes glances up at me. Our eyes meet for a millisecond before he suddenly finds something very important to focus on downstairs. He pushes the cup towards me without Avery looking back up. Wait, what? What was that? This history. Without looking back up. Okay. Thank you. Graves' ring clacks against the porcelain cup of coffee as he takes a drink. Okay, so he's not the dexterous gambler that we thought he was. Perfect. As always, I don't know what I did without your coffee. It's nothing special, really. He talks like it's the first time he's spoken today. Quiet and a little hoarse. Wow, Dilly has changed. Which one is like a G? Oh, because Dilly's been streaming Skyrim non-stop for the past 3 weeks. Ha 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 ha. Yes, I still stream on this channel too. I even asked him this morning, I'm like, am I playing Hustle Cat today finally? Or are you also going to usurp my morning again? So he allowed it and he slept in today. I am unacceptable behavior. I told you he has an addiction. Totally. He totally does. From somebody who was like, so, or say 4 years ago, I was like, you like fantasy games so much, why don't you actually sit down and play Skyrim? And he's like, because it's not as good as Oblivion. Like, you can mod it and you can make it whatever you want it to be. He's like, no, it's not that good. It's not as good. It's just not as good as Oblivion. I'll play Oblivion. I'm like, hon, you can, okay, play Oblivion. Oh no, And then he started modding Skyrim because he found some mods that he thought were interesting. And then he was like, oh, I really like this. I'm like, you son of a... Sounds like him? Dude. It's just not as good as Oblivion. Everybody agrees that it's just not as good as Oblivion. Okay, that's fine. You can still enjoy a game because it doesn't compare to another game. I'm not sitting here and going, well, Hustle Cat isn't nearly as good as Final Fantasy IX. They're different games, bro. You can enjoy things. I'm so far enjoying this because it's cute and there's kitties and the dialogue is pretty adorable. Like I'm not sitting here waiting for one of them to become the archdemon so that I have to fight them. I'm not looking for a dark storyline when playing this game. If it happens, it happens, but I don't need that. I need something that I'm enjoying, and I'm enjoying this so far. Okay, sorry, I'm getting off track. All right, Haynes. Hayes? Oh god, I forgot his name already. It's the first time he's spoken today. Quiet and a little hoarse. Hayes. That's all. I'll go back to the cats. Does he just like does he get back into work and then just like plops a cat on his face and then on his stomach and then on his legs and then just like lays on the couch? Because I feel like that's where we're going here. That's fine. Hayes slips back down the stairs just as quietly as he arrives. That kid would make a great ninja. Look down at the coffee and see a sleepy cat face staring up at me from the phone. Oh, baby! I want to come here. I've only ever seen latte art on the internet before. I want to go to this cafe! Did Hayes really do this? I take a sip. It's not bad if you like coffee, I guess, but it could really use some sugar. Oh my god. You're gonna be okay. There's a little cafe in my city that does that. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, dude, it's adorable. I want to go. I wonder. Okay, we're getting distracted again. I can't go into detail, but cafe near me that does coffee art? Is that called art? Oh my god, there is. There's a few! I am trying to not say this out loud, but that sounds adorable. What is this? Oh my god. You know what? No, it's in the same city. I can say it. This place is called the Mad Catter Cafe. Excuse me? If this is a real place we're going today, Dilly is... We have a Saturday off and we are free and we're going. I'm writing this down because I'll forget in 20 minutes. I will take pictures if we go. I'm gonna wear this shirt. I already have it on. I don't have to dirty another shirt. We're going. Oh, what's happening? Oh, it's not far from us. How far is this? I can't go into detail. Give me a second. My guy. I know it's not a less than 10-minute drive. Where have you been my whole life? I need to reel it. I need to come back. I need to get back here. I need to go back to the game. I wonder if the places like this would do hot chocolate art for me. I wonder. I mean, I'm sure they sell hot chocolate because not everybody likes coffee. I don't love coffee. Okay. I have a love-hate relationship with coffee. as I do with any caffeine. I drink as I drink a Celsius. I like coffee. I like coffee for what it does for me. And I think the idea of drinking coffee is calming. It's very calming to me and it helps me focus on what I do. And it doesn't give me a lot of energy, but it helps me forget fatigue. Does that make sense? Because I tried to explain that to Dilly and he's like, that doesn't make sense. I'm like, okay. But the issue with any caffeine drink is that like 3 hours later, I am dead. I am just gone. Like I am a crabby bitch. So I can't drink a lot of it. And I don't like coffee flavored things. I don't like coffee ice cream. I think that's disgusting and you're wrong. Like, don't do that. I'll eat it because I'm a fat fuck. But like suppressing fatigue is the main thing it does. Well, Dilly, it gives him energy and he doesn't really get a crash. I have noticed Dilly drink like 6 or 7 cups of coffee and he's just good. It's the weirdest thing, dude. Like, he's like, well, why don't you drink more coffee during the day? I'm like, because I'll die. Like, I'll crash. I'll get the freaking runs. Listen, I'm 35 and I'm married. I don't need to like curb how I talk to people anymore. I get the runs. I'm in the bathroom. I'm the opposite with shrimp. I love shrimp flavor. I hate eating shrimp. I love shrimp if it's clean. Don't be giving me no shrimp that's not clean. If I see those little poopy particles, I am way off track. We are talking about cats. We're getting back. We're fighting it. We're fighting our way back in here. I'm so sorry. This is a mess. I feel like so a lot of these games we had issues with Arcade Spirits. Not issues. We liked Arcade Spirits. It was a good game. But if I just sit and I read one of these games, I will lose my mind, because these games are meant to be enjoyed and be absorbed and had fun. Hey, Blue Diva. And also when I'm reading, my throat will, like, naturally when I talk and I take time to like slow down and I read and I just absorb things, I give my vocal cords a break. But when I'm constantly reading, we had that issue I think with Final Fantasy IX as well, where I just lost my freaking voice and it was really bad. But if I feel like if I take breaks to talk about how adorable this is, I think we'll be okay. So I'm getting off track. Anyway, I like the idea of drinking coffee, and I will drink coffee just like I like tea for that same thing. I can't tell you how many teas where I was like, oh, I love the flavor of this tea, because it's just tea. It's like when you're drinking cough syrup, you don't go for the cough syrup because you like cough syrup in taste. You like it because it expresses your cough. It comes off to me as like kind of like a medication comfort that goes along with it. So adding a ton of sugar might be nice, but it's not why I'm here. As opposed to these, so we found these, I want to say a few years ago, the Celsius drinks. This is not sponsored, by the way. I wish. Celsius, hit me up. We love these. Dilly and I will drink these all the time. I think it's like supposed to be sparkling water and juice. And I don't usually like sparkling water because it's just angry water. Yeah, it's carbonated filtered water and like juice and stuff. Although it says contains 0% juice, so maybe I'm just wrong on that. But I don't get as bad of a crash on these that I do with other energy drinks, which is really weird. I don't know if it's like psychosomatic or what, but I'll take it. We're gonna probably find out like 3 years from now. They're gonna be like, Oh yeah, the taurine inside is going to give you 16 different kinds of earlobe cancer, and I'm gonna just die. But it's fine. Except those cherry cough drops, I'll eat those like... Oh! We're getting so off track. We got off track. Luckily, this music is a freaking vibe. I had those cherry cough drops in the 90s. I can't remember what they were called. Oh, they were like candy. Oh, let me find them. Because I know which one you're talking about. Is it the Ludens? It is the Ludens ones. They don't look the same anymore. Do they look the same? Hold up. Oh no, it's different now. Oh, they changed Luden's cough drops? Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh, that's so disappointing. I remember they had to like keep putting the word medicated and medicine on them because we would just eat them like candy. Yeah, they changed it. They're not as good anymore. Oh, that's so disappointing. Where are we? How did we get here? Anyway. Sorry. There are packets on the table, but I can't bring myself to ruin the foam cat. Oh, baby! Now we can get going. Oh, I'm sorry. Shit, that's loud. Now we can get going. Let's interview. I'll even start you off easy. What's your favorite breed of cat? I don't have a favorite. I don't have a favorite! You can't do this! I do not have a favorite. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. Scottish Fold. Okay, wait. What's a Scottish Fold? Hold on. And I want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Scottish Fold. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh no, that's so cute. Wait, can I like... Okay, hold up. Yeah, this is what we're doing. I can't... I have to show everybody this adorable thing. Okay, this is the first one that comes up when I'm looking at a Scottish Fold. Thank you, Google. Thank you. Ew. Thank you, AOL search. Excuse me? What? I'm sorry, I forgot when it was 1998. Jesus. Alright, hold up. This is the one that comes up with Scottish Fold, and I love him. Okay, so Scottish Fold. Oh my goodness. Baby! Alright, and Siamese. We know what a Siamese cat is. We are Siamese, if you please. They're so adorable. Okay, so I have had two different types of Siamese cats. Well, I never had them. I have met them. I act like I'm meeting them like they're people. But, what's it called? And the one was the sweetest thing. She was beautiful. And she would come up to you and she wanted to purr and she wanted to lick your face. And she just wanted everything to do with you. And then the second Siamese cat was a raging bitch. She was such a bitch. If you walked near her, she would hiss and swipe and try to bite you. And I was like, oh, if I could punch you to Saturn. Okay, all right. Okay, and then we have Maine Coon. I think I know what Maine Coons are. They're those really chunky boys, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're so baby. Oh, she's a baby. Oh, there's a little girl with one. Oh my god, why are they so big? Anyway, they are beautiful kitties. Okay, so we got this one. But yeah, oh my gosh. Alright, so this is a Maine Coon. And they are fluffy, but I have a feeling if I ever got a Maine Coon, I would have to be cleaning that fur forever. Alright, can I like... If I do this, can I make it a little bigger? Okay, just... And... What are the ones, the cats with the stumpy little tails? I feel like I would be afraid of Scottish Folds. Like, why are they always in a hunting mode? They're not! They're adorable babies! Cat with stumpy tail? Oh my god, I can't type. Is he talking about... There, it's not a, it's not an actual cat. It's just a cat with... Oh, are they talking about a bobtail? Is that what that is? If so, I have never experienced one of these before. This game made me feel things. Oh, wrong button. The composer for this game is talented. Alright, so this is what a bobtail looks like. That's adorable. I love that one. Let's go here. A tabby? We know what a tabby is. This is a tabby. Tabby cats are adorable too. I found Manx cats? What's a Manx cat? It looks about the same. That's fair. I wonder if they like have different names or there's like really something similar. Oh god. Oh, you're like really big. That's an elegant kitty. Alright. Cats that looks like they're wearing tuxedo? The body? Do I have a picture of Bodhi on my phone and we'll just use that? Hold on. Apparently my phone was trying to do this, trying to talk to me. It must have said something very similar to Hey Siri. Okay. Got here. Where's the last picture? When have I not taken a picture of Bodhi? What is going on here? I've taken so many pictures of Bodhi, and now that I'm looking for one, I can't find a single one. There's one. This is a terrible picture of him. This is a terrible picture of him. Oh well. Alright. Hello? Download? Okay. Discord was like, no, I don't accept that. Image. Okay, and then we have Woody. Cats that look like they have tuxedos. And then we have my cat. Tiger is my cat. Like both, he is both our cats, but he is my cat, and Bodhi is Dilly's cat. All right. So what do we got here? And come back to pussies on the screen, dude. There's so many. All right, so we have Scottish Fold, Siamese, Maine Coon, cats with stumpy little tails, tabbies, cats that look like they're wearing tuxedos, and my cat. I don't know, dude. What are we feeling? They're adorable, all of them. Can I get them all? It's picked my boy Twiger. Oh, the putters. I love him. Oh boy, he is asleep though, and he's holding his little feet. Oh my baby. Oh, I just woke him. I'm sorry. This is what he is doing right now. Let's see if I can. Eyes. As I age, my eyes get worse. Nobody should be doing this to me. Alright. This is what Deboti is doing right now. I have a feeling that we're gonna end up having to pick Deboti, because he actually gave me time of day today. Tiger just slept. He's asleep on the blanket, and then he looked up at me when I started taking his picture. He was like, "Don't you want to pick me? Come on, Papa." I think we have a choice. I think we're gonna have to pick Bodhi. But Tiger, oh, all right, we're gonna pick Tiger. We're gonna say my cat. Oh, that broke. No. Putters. Prince Twiger. Do you know any other languages? How about ciphers? What? Okay, so the answers are no. I speak the language of dance, and ie wakarimasen. Oh wait, no, that's not wakarimasen. Wait, it is! Great. Speak the language of dance? No. What marine animal would you say best represents you? Dolphin, shark, orca, penguin, butterfly. Wait, what? Penguin. I waddle like a penguin when I'm excited. I happy feet all the way there. Job interviews today are weird. I feel like everybody's gonna pick penguin. What genre of music would you use to describe your work ethic? All right, I'm liking that. Classically hardworking, children sing along, chip tunes, punk. I'm not dead, just resting. Classically hardworking. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate me as an interviewer. 1? This is terrible. Dracula Draculas or teenage wolves? Draculas! Not vampires, Draculas! And where's Izik's K-pop? Dude. Don't get Blackpink on me right now. Alright, Draculas. Just kidding with that last one. Interesting, good. I like interesting people. He leans forward, appraising me with its terrible smirk on his face. Oh, ew! His shirt has pads on the elbows. Ugh. Can we address how absolutely disgusting this fashion trend is? I never liked it. I find it offensive. I am not a fashion mogul. That means he's intelligent? No, that looks so uncomfortable. That's like the freaking shoulder pads from the 80s. Bro, no girl wanted that. He's forward, appraising me with his terrible smirk on his face. He's like the cat who ate the canary. Maybe I don't want to be interesting by his standards, but it feels kind of flattering nonetheless. Oh, is he hitting? Thank you. You start tomorrow. Oh. Alright. Wow, great, thank you. Don't run off. I have paperwork for you. Oh, yeah, of course. I wonder if you can fail the interview. I'm very interested. Is it because you're repulsed by this man? I saw shoulder pads on a lady's top the other day, and apparently they're back. Oh no! Don't do that to people. You know how hard, like, how are you gonna get through the doorway? If you were a fish, how pretty would you be? I'd be beautiful. Graves pushes away from the table, coffee cup in hand. He nabs my saucer, even though I'm not quite finished, and slinks down the stairs. He returns as if he'd never left, trading the empty coffee cups for a small stack of papers and pen. He places them in front of me. So, what will the job be? We'll see. Did he hire me with no position in mind? Is this how this guy usually works? What? Yeah, what is going on here? This is such a freaking warning sign. Also, how do you get into that cafe thing? Was there a door that I missed? I feel like I'm in a daze. Too much information, too much coffee. I take the papers and skim through, signing pretty much everywhere I see an X and a line. You didn't read? Oh! What's it all for, and why is there so much? Probably tax and stuff. I don't know. No, you're turning into a cat! I want to see a tank top with massive shoulder pads. Sounds hilarious. No, don't do that. No, we're not doing that. That's like frickin', what's his name from Final Fantasy VI? The guy that, oh my god, we're not doing this. We're staying on track. And who cares? I've got a job. You don't even know what you're getting paid. He could be one of those people who's like, well, you get paid in tips. I push the paper back towards Graves and eagerly scoops them off the table. Perfect. We open at 11. Be here at 8. We'll have you help with the morning prep. My displeasure must be pretty apparent because his mouth cracks into another smirk. You can work a later shift after training. You won't have to deal with those cursed mornings for too long. 8 is not really early. I had a job where I had to start my shift at 6:45. I don't want to frickin' hear it. The job was 6:45 until 7:15 every single day. Back in my day. Especially since his commute seems like a short walk. Rice. Time to hang in there. Okay, that's fine. No, go. I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. You need to get to work fixing that sleep schedule of yours. Okay. Okay, so fixing that sleep schedule, which means, okay, he woke up late. Avery woke up late, which means this is like maybe 10:30, maybe 11. It is near, this is brunch time. and this is a cafe. The fact that this cafe is not showing any signs of business at this time is such a warning sign to me that I'm not sure how they're doing. Another warning sign, there's a lot of pre-made cakes that are just sitting there, and everything is weirdly clean. What elder god? What elder god are we dealing with here? Anyway, I guess it's all sort of tax stuff you have to do with hiring people. He seemed lost in his own world now, poring over the paperwork I just filled out. Guess there's a lot of tech stuff you have to deal with hiring people. Why would he do it so casually? What is going on? Yeah, I am feeling alarmed. Is this a horror game? I'm scared. Well, whatever, not my problem. It is your problem. You just signed something. I head down the stairs. Landry's back. He looks uncomfortable, waiting at the foot of the balcony, but perks up when he sees me. So, I'll see you tomorrow, coworker. Oh, congratulations. You can meet everyone else tomorrow morning. I'll make sure they're all ready for a meeting when you get in. How many people work here? How many people work? Oh, okay. Avery. That was something you should have asked in the interview. Anyway. Okay, yeah. Just a reminder that everybody, when you're on an interview, like for a job, and the interviewer says, do you have any questions? If you say no, you have just failed that interview. You find a freaking question to ask. You find a question. I'm just saying. You ask, are uniforms required? That's a really good one, because nobody likes those. You ask, how many people currently work here? You can be like me and say, okay, what is the starting pay rate? Because I need to know that. That's not a bad question to ask, guys. You need to know how much you're getting paid. You know how you eat every day? You use money. It's okay to ask that question. The interviewer, if the interviewer gets offended by you asking how much the pay rate is, you do not want to work at that job. I cannot express how much of a warning sign that is. Is that cat statue a coat rack? It looks like it. It looks like those little horns coming out are definitely a coat rack. That also looks dangerous as fuck. I feel like somebody's going to strip and Final Destination right through their little thing here. Also, that cat has been hanging in there. Hang in there. Ugh. Well, there's me, Graves, of course. You met Hayes. Finley, Mason, and Reese. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, Finley, probably a fishman. Mason, bricklayer, probably daddy AF. And Reese, the older brother from Malcolm Middle, who probably has a spoon. That's it. It shouldn't take too long to get to know them. Oh, great. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Great. See you. Why? Whoa, Wahoo. Oh, there's like a smudge on my monitor. I read Wahoo. I'm going to live it up a little. I'm going to paint this town red. I finally have a job. Okay, you don't know how much you're getting paid. Are you getting paid in kisses? Butterfly kisses? Oh, date night. Is this a dating sim? Are we gonna fuck those cats? I don't want to. Oh. Oh my god, I love him. That's Finley? Okay, she's a babe. That's Landry. I guess he's really big into construction. Okay, who's this? That's Reese. All right. That's Mason. All right. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh. Oh, and there's magic. I'm liking the magic. This is adorable. I was not expecting any of this. Oh, this is adorable. So much love was put into this game. We did beat Hayes. Hayes was that timid looking Siamese cat that freaked out when you put too much milk in your coffee. I don't know how I didn't get that before. We are literally going to be dating cats. Human cats. And that's why he asked us what cat we liked. We're becoming a cat. Great. This dude is insane. This dude is a mad lad. Oh no. It can't be that. Right? That's terrifying. His employees are all cats. That's why he doesn't adopt all of them. Oh no. Anyway, let's Dilly told me not to do this anymore. But we're here. We're here. And I'm here for it. I want to see all the kitties. I got lost and I didn't end up painting anything. But it was a nice walk. As I head home, I get this distinct feeling of being followed. I didn't really know that that was a thing that actually happened, but it's hard to not notice when you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. I turn around, a sleek black cat stands in the middle of the road. It sits down when we make eye contact and thumps its tail testily against the pavement. What's up, Graves? Got different colored eyes. I guess heterochromia really does. It is pretty common in cats, huh? Should I, like, try to bring it to the cafe? They take care of strays after all. I should try. He's adorable. It's totally him. That was heavy-handed. Okay, so we're supposed to figure that out very easily. Good. I'm okay with that. Alright. I crouch down as slowly as I can reach my hand out toward the cat, beckoning to it. Doesn't move. I make those little smoochy noises that seem to work on some cats. I have never had a cat that actually reacted well to the smoochy noises. I've had kitties, like, be like, what the fuck, when I psst at them, but that's it. Yeah, no, Bodhi and Tiger don't care about the psst. When you carry your boss into work, oh my god. This one doesn't seem terribly impressed. It pins its ears back and it looks away, so for a moment before standing up and slinking into an alley. He slinked, of course. I guess I should just leave this to the professionals. It's time to celebrate. I'm gonna wreck this pizza I grabbed from Pizza Lloyd's on the way home. This is such a charming game. I picked up a can of wet cat food for Mochi at the corner store too. Aww, I figure we both deserve a celebration. Mochi, get your fat lump out here. I have good news. No answer or indication that he's even in the same room. You know, you never even asked how my day was. I know how to do this. I walk over to his food bowl and crack the lid of the wet food. In a flash, he's at my feet, tail shaking like a rotor behind him. Come here, you big moron. I give him a little scratch behind the ears, and before I dump the can into the bowl, and the feeding frenzy begins. He acts like I never feed him. Whatever. I'm about to go to do the same to this pizza. After a quick jaunt to free myself from the shackles of non-pajama clothing, I flop back down on the couch, dinner in hand, laptop in my face. Oh, looks like there's a new Jelly Donut video! It's a video of her sleeping in a donut box. Oh, I love that dumb internet cat. I love how we're just a cat sleeping in donut box. Okay, I'll watch that for an hour and a half. Perfect. Isn't that right, Bodhi? Oh, you're just licking. I am your father and you are bathing in front of me, sir.
You are beating in front of me.
I wonder how her owner gets her to do these tricks. She probably just freaking does it, bro. That flooring seems familiar. Where were these films? Oh, we're gonna meet Jelly Donut, aren't we? Spent the rest of the evening picking through the video archives. I can feel myself sinking into the bread dough couch cushions. How does the owner get the cat to sleep in a box? A mystery. It's probably the owner. Mow! Mow. I love Mochi so freaking much. Wait, we need to save. Save often, save always. Alright, we're gonna do that. It's so early. What's his problem? Mow. You have work. But he just wants another half of what food. That's why I didn't offer him that often. Let's get me myself from the couch and do what I can to mitigate the bedhead situation I'm going on. What's the time is it anyway? Grab my phone to check. 7:40! Bro. Luckily, you work very close by. Oh hell. I'm gonna be late for my first day of work. No, it's not that far away, my guy. How far away do you live? You walked there before. How long were you walking? I take the world's fastest shower, but there's no time to dry my hair. That's fine. I'll have to hope I run fast enough that the wind resistance will do that for me. No time to start my duffel. Sort through my duffel. I'm just gonna have to throw on whatever looked cleanest. You don't have clean clothes, my guy? No time to... Okay, it's not like Graves said anything about a dress code, so whatever. Okay, but it's your first day. Then again, he hired you off the street with you wearing what you were wearing last time. I don't think he cares since you're gonna be, like, converted into my furrier. Those vases on the bookshelf are a wild choice with the cat around. Oh my god. I didn't even notice them. Oh, that shelf on the corner, also super wild choice. But you know what? Mochi seems like one of those cats who just doesn't want to climb. Like Tiger, we have Tiger. We have Bodhi and we have Tiger. And Bodhi is a climber. He needs to be on top of things. I can count on my hand how many times Tiger has jumped on something that's not like a counter, and that's even rare. Like he doesn't climb. Like I have found Bodhi on top of doors, and I'm like, what? Why are you there? How did you get there? But Tiger is like, I need to sleep, and that stopped me. He usually only like jumps on the counter when he smells something really weird. Like I think the one time we had like a weird spice for a chicken and he was like, what the fuck is that? Not to eat it, but to like be like, what are you doing? or when he was like being chased by Bodhi and he didn't want to play. Like, he is very much a non-climber, so things on top of that bookshelf for Tiger wouldn't be an issue. But this one, yeah, I'm talking about you. That would be a big problem for Bodhi. Anyway, I'm off track. Mochi trails me closely, howling more and more insistently along the way. It's like he doesn't care about my punctuality at all. No time to mix wet food the way he likes it. I dump a scoop of kibble in the bowl and on my way out the door. I haven't seen a cat so offended since the one that watched me mess up coffee. They can both deal with it. I can't believe I'm almost late for my first day of work. At my first job. At your first job? This is your first job? My guy. What a great first impression to leave. Thanks for hiring me. Avery the Flake. Oh, I have dealt with way worse. I have had, so at my current job, we have had, so there was this girl. She's not there no more, obviously. But it was her first day. Our start time is like 8. That's like a normal start time for an office. And she showed up her first day of training at 11:45. No call. Just showed up. And didn't apologize, didn't do anything, and just like kind of sat down and acted like, and I of course I'm not a manager. I can't say anything. But they were like, okay, yeah, no, you're not staying. And she got offended. She was like, well, why not? Bitch, it is 11:45 on your first day. No call, no nothing, no I'm so sorry I was late, no anything. Well, where are we? Like, where are we? That was a treat. But yeah, she was like really nasty when they said, listen, you can't be here. Like, luckily she was a temp and they just got rid of her. But if that was any indication on how the rest of her employment there was gonna be, I was like when you're late, you're oh, I'm sorry. Even when I'm late, I've been there for freaking years now, and if I'm ever late, I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry, or I give a heads up, hey, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna be late today. Something. You get a text, an email, anything. And then when you get in, you don't walk in like you've owned the place, you've been there the whole day. You pretend that you're like rushing. But no, she didn't give a shit. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe this isn't the place for you. Maybe you work at a cat cafe. Where apparently the owner turns into a cat. 5 minutes, no problem. Yeah, okay, 5 minutes, like, oh, it's your first time at this job. You miscalculated how to get here in time. It stinks, and it's like, but like, nobody's gonna say shit. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, well, you're gonna need to show up on time. But hours later, my guy, where were you? Yeah, could have just tripped or something. Yeah, like, you ran into some traffic that you weren't expecting. The highway was busy, or the bus was a little bit late. I get that. You know, if it's like 5 minutes every single day, then you're like, okay, you're gonna need to figure out something going on. But 5 minutes once in a while, like, who's gonna say anything? Because that's honestly, 5 minutes isn't gonna make or break anybody's life. But yeah, but multiple hours. She was a hoot and a holler. I am old. Anyway, I'm back. I start out in a full sprint to the cafe, but it's only about 10-minute walk, so it looks like it might not have been as bad as I thought. 10-minute walk isn't far. trying to think of where I walk. So my normal walks during the day, 30 minutes. Like, I can get pretty far by walking at a brisk pace for 15 minutes. Not even like that brisk. I'm 260 pounds. Like, there's not a lot of brisk I got. So, yeah, I could probably 10 minutes. That's not that far. That's like down the street for me. If I run, I can make it in less time. Yeah, you can definitely make it in less time. Yeah, you'll be fine. A cat can get pretty far in 10 minutes. Oh, hell yeah. Here it is, a cat's paw. I got a good look at it when I was here yesterday, but it feels like totally different when it's your workplace, you know? It's kind of nice to think about it. Hey, Avery. Landry peeks his head out from the doorframe and waves me in. I'm surprised at how many people are standing around. Graves, Landry, and Hayes are there, but so are a few others that I've seen. Okay. I only see a few cats right now, but they seem utterly disinterested in everything we're doing. I only see... Oh, okay. Wait. They're all piled in sleep cluster by the window. Okay, but you see 6 other ones right in front of you. I feel a little embarrassed, but I'm so disheveled. But I'd rather be on time with wet hair than late looking perfect. Good, you decided to challenge the morning sun after all. Now that the star is here, we can start with the show. Still as weird as yesterday, I see. Caught another sucker, boss. That's esteemed co-worker to you, Reese. You just keep collecting these strays. Alright, before we get far, everybody should introduce themselves to Avery. Avery, we've already met, and you know Graves, and you met Hayes yesterday. Briefly, hello, Hayes. Ah, hello. He looks like he's going to try to slip between the cracks in the tile. How does a guy like this handle a job that deals with people? Hayes is a great barista. He's a great help in the kitchen, but he also likes to spend a lot of time with the cats, too. Hayes flashes me a quick look. The side of his mouth upturns ever so slightly. He's trying to smile, but he's out of practice. I reach out to shake his hand. He's practically bracing for impact. Before I reach him, a bright light flashes at the corner of my vision. What? Is that a camera? Oh, sorry, sweetie. Is this Jelly Donut? I thought I turned the flash off. I whip my head to the other side of the lineup. The girl on the end is aiming her phone directly at me. Sorry, don't mind me. I just want to commemorate the new employee. I'm Finley, and I take care of social media. Oh, she's totally Jelly Donut. Are we dating Jelly Donut? I'm on the fence. I like Hayes because he's a little bitch, and I want to see, like, can we fix him? But I also like Jelly Donut because she seems like a cool cat. I like candids, so I'll try again later when you're forgotten about it. Dilly makes fun of me all the time for taking random pictures, but in all honesty, so I get this. I get this whole thing. Pictures that you take are saved forever, and you don't need to have everybody looking at the photo in order to remember the emotions and the times that you had before you took that picture. So taking a picture while you're at a party, just of people doing things that are at that, what's it called? If you're at a party and you just like take a picture of your loved ones, your friends, or your family, and they're just doing the thing, you get to go through those pictures and remember the thing. This isn't date everything, okay, but it's Jelly Donut. Finley is also watch her not be that. Craves, I know what you're going to say. Don't ruin the surprise. I'm sorry. Graves lets out sort of a bark of a laugh. All right. You tell Avery whenever you're ready. Thank you. The two in the middle of the lineup are beyond unimpressed. One is the smart mouth guy, Reese. Yeah, Reese is the kid to the right. And the middle one would be Mason then. The other looks like someone I wouldn't want to mess with. Yeah, it's Mason. Finley puts her hand on the shoulder of the tough-looking woman standing next to her. Since she's not going to introduce herself, this is Mason. She's our head chef. Okay, so it's not a big burly businessman. Or, lumberjack man. Our only chef, I guess. Oh, okay. Very well, nice to meet you both. Yeah. Finley reaches up and places her hand against the back of Mason's head. She pushes her forward and forces Mason to nod. Wait, oh, are Finley and Mason? It's very handsy, Finley. I'm amazed Mason is putting up with this. Wow, that's the most you've spoken all day. She's such an extrovert. She likes you already, Avery. Mason makes a quick little noise that could either be a laugh or a grunt. Maybe it was both. Wow, kind of you all to save the best for last. I'm Reese, and I'm the one you'll be answering to after Graves. You better stay on my good side. I would have sworn Landry was second in command here, so I didn't know what this kid was talking about. I didn't even see him at all during the interview yesterday. I am on cat detail today, but don't think that means I won't be keeping an eye on you. Cat detail must mean taking care of the cats, obviously. I'm learning quickly. I don't know what the second in command would be, so eager telling me it's gonna clean litter boxes today. Oh, I have to clean litter box. Maybe it's a weird status thing here. Ew. Here. I'll be in my best behavior then, I guess. Good. Okay, that should be everyone then. Avery, you'll be training with me today. I hope that's okay. Fine with me. It looks like I'm no longer needed. I have other work to do. You know where to find me. Graves slinks into the back of the cave. Oh, he's slinking just like the other cat. I think I can hear his footsteps on creaky stairs. Mason and Hayes disappear after him. Watch it not be what I said. And it's like, these are just their cats, and they just take after them. Avery, did you have breakfast? We're going to have something to eat before work, if you'd like to join us. It's a tradition. Sounds great. I fed my cat, and I forgot to feed myself. Reese is already seated himself at the long booth seating along the wall. He scoots two of the tables together, and Landry pulls over a chair. Great, just sit and relax. Mason's just finishing up breakfast. I move to take a seat, but Finley blocks my path. Avery, before you sit down, I have a question for you. Sure, what's up? Okay, is that... Her voice drops almost conspiratorially. She leans in to whisper. That's an Ikea shirt, isn't it? He's my favorite, too. What? Ikea? From Blaststone? From what? Oh no. Look, you don't have to play dumb. I get it. No, I really have no idea what it is. Is that like a show? Is this shirt from something? Oh, no. Never mind. Don't worry about it. But now you've got my interest. What is Blast Zone? What is being blasted in my zone, and why am I afraid? Now you got my interest. What is Blast Zone? I don't know if it would be your type of game at all. Oh, it's a game. I like games. Try me. Well, the story about men's passions clashing in a life or death struggle. What is that face? What is that face? Sounds dangerous. Oh, it is. But it's also romantic. Romantic, like love blooming on the battlefield, that type of thing. Yeah, I think you do get it. Oh no. Maybe I'll lend it to you sometime. If you prove yourself worthy. I'm not really sure what that involves, but sure. Oh my god. Finley is everything. Okay. She gives me a grin and wink, and then takes a seat at the table next to Reese. I noticed that somebody's at the table while I was talking to Finley. Mason and Hayes should be out in a minute, Avery. Comes down. Sure. Where should I sit, though? What if there's some unspoken rules about this sort of thing and placing? You never know with new groups. Landry answers the conundrum for me by beckoning to the seat between him and Finley. Quietly, I take the seat. Mason emerges from the back with a large tray balanced atop each hand. One tray has a giant stack of French toast. What? The other is some kind of egg thing. I love eggs. I'm not sure, but it looks amazing. So, last night, we ate a really late lunch because Dilly was working from home and he likes cooking when he's working from home. And we ate lunch at like 2:30 because we both had forgotten about it and he ended up cooking, thank God. And so last night, instead of making like normal dinner, we went to the store at like 7:30, 8ish, and picked up like snack foodies. And we sat down on TV and ate them. But one of the things we picked up were these like frozen little mini quiches. And at first when I saw them, I was like, oh, that could be interesting. Then I remembered like how much I hate reheated eggs. So I was like, I was drawn back. And then I did it. He's like, just get them if they catch your eye. I'm like, okay, fine. I get them and we put them in the oven and I make them. I made them with like jalapeno poppers too. That was really good. And then I made like taquitos, which is always like a blast 4 hours down the line. Anyway, the mini quiches were really good and I was so happy about it. It turned out so freaking well and I was so happy. It's really weird. I was that happy about a mini quiche. And they weren't like this big. They were like little bubbas, like this big. So good. And okay, here we go. Whoa. I had no idea how hungry I was until just now. She sets the trays down in front of us and then returns to the kitchen. I hope she gets back soon, because I'm about to be on the egg thing like mochi on wet food. Bro, you read my mind. Mason returns a few minutes later, cradling 6 empty coffee cups in her arms. Hayes follows in tow, carefully balancing a carafe full of coffee. A carafe of coffee? They set the cups and carafe on the table and take their seats. Hayes' butt barely hits the chair before the others start to dig in. I'm a little afraid that I'll lose my hand in the fray if I try to jump in now, but I'm so hungry. Landry reaches out an arm before the fortress of French toast slices. He lightly bats at Reese's hand and reaches for the syrup pitcher. Save some for Avery. Just calm down. You're the only one stealing all the food. I haven't taken any more than usual. Breakfast is important. While everybody sits and chatters across the table, I help myself to a bit of everything. I'm not used to eating a real breakfast, especially one that didn't come out of a microwave, so I'm going to savor this. Wow, this is amazing. Mason, what is this egg thing? Mason's eyebrows shoots up. She looks like me like I've drawn grew another nose. A frittata? Dilly makes those. Wait, I think that's what that is. Yes! He's made this and it was so good. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Is this like a souffle? It looks like it's really hard to make. Just eggs and vegetables in a pan. Still, I know I wouldn't be able to make something like that. It's really nice to have a real breakfast. What do you usually eat, Avery? Mostly cold pizza or toast or tarts, I guess, if I remember to eat them. Mason glares like it just knocked her plate on the floor. Oh god, what is that spoon handling situation? Why did you do that? What? Why did you do that? I can't stop looking at it now. What is happening? What is the other spoon handling? What is happening? There is so much spoon handling. Oh no. Oh no, there is a lot. There are 3 spoons and... Oh no. Hayes is over here eating the spoon. Oh no, and it's like slightly bent like Hayes honey. You're not supposed to chew on it. She stares directly at me through me with a hard look in her eyes. You eat here now. Always. Can I still have pizza sometimes? Not for breakfast. Ever. Oh, God. I can hear Finley and Reese snickering. Okay, but other times are okay, right? Mason rolls her eyes and goes back to her office. Mason rolls her eyes and goes back to her coffee. Reese stares up between me and bites the French toast. Avery, when we're done, we need to talk about dress code. Oh, Reese, don't start this again. Shh, it's an important part of the new employee orientation. Landry passes a positively pained look at Reese. He glances at me, but a poke to the ribs from Finley sends him staring back at his plate. Landry, you're such a mama bird sometimes. Lighten up. Avery, look at this place. We take our visual presentation very seriously here. Mason gives another grunt. Hayes places an empty plate on cup on Mason's plate, takes the stack into the back with urgency of a tactical retreat. Graves and I expect a certain level of decor with the waitstaff. This is about my outfit. I woke up a little late, so no. This is about uniforms. Mason pushes her chair away from the table with enough force that wobbles briefly on 2 legs. She stands and takes my plate in one fell swoop. Open soon, time to get ready. She picks up the now empty cast iron skillet with one hand and balances a few other plates on top. It looks heavy, but she's holding it all like it's nothing. Come on. She stares me down and gestures to the back with a head nod before he heads into the kitchen. I don't think you can run off so easily, Avery. You'll get written up if you don't have your uniform. Ask Reese about the uniforms. Seems pretty serious about this. Maybe I shouldn't blow him off just because he looks so young. Maybe he's secretly as old as Graves or something. Uniforms, but nobody else is wearing any uniforms. Just haven't changed yet. They don't need them. And only the waitstaff wear uniforms. And you'll be waiting tables with Landry today. Yeah, but Landry doesn't have a uniform. Reese glances over his shoulder and toward Landry, who's made himself busy straightening up the tables in the dining area. He doesn't appear to have heard either of us, or he's just ignoring us. That's because we don't have a uniform in his size. Yet at least someday he won't have an excuse anymore. Come on, Avery. I bet you'll look cute in a uniform. Oh God, Finley's face. A strong stoic and a chef I'm in love? Dude. She seems like she would rip your head off if you ate toaster strudel in front of her. Can't help feeling a bit itchy about this. Reese rummages around in a drawer by the back of the door and pulls out some kind of black, orange, and white lace thing. That can't be it, right? This looks like it could be your size. Now, come on. He dumps a pile of lace and fabric in my hand and pushes me towards what I assume is the bathroom. I pause in front of the door and give Reese a baleful look. And come on, at least try it. No. I see, humor him. Alarm bells are going off in my head, but what's the harm? I'll look a little silly. Hell, I might even end up looking cute. Alright, just give me a second. Good answer. Seems pleased, but I'm a little irked by the smug sense of victory he's using. I close the bathroom door behind me and lay out the uniform. Yikes. This is even worse than I thought. Well, it's too late to turn back now. put the uniform on. At least I think I put it on properly. I can't tell if these bows are supposed to go in the front or the back. I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and decide it's better to not make eye contact with the reflection. I crack open the door and I'm met with Reese and Finley's eager faces. Finley holds up the phone. The flash doesn't go off this time. I told you to get it candid. Why? You look so regal. Really, I can't believe you'd fall for such an obvious prank. You got me. Come over and take a look, Landry. Reese turns to back into Landry, who quickly mumbles an excuse to himself and disappears upstairs. It's a pity neither of you were here when Landry wore it. He was bursting out of the thing. It looked absolutely ridiculous. I think it's cute. I'd wear that uniform. I know you would. That's why I can't trust you. Lace at work? Oh. That even come from? Reese's lip curls in disgust. Graves, you should stick to interior design and help with the fashion again. He tried to let me wear that, or get me to wear that, Told him he could keep his Halloween fever dream. Graves designed it. I'm surprised it doesn't have a hooded cloak or raven or something. Don't let him hear you say that. He might make some additions. I think the less we mention this thing, the better. Reese, you're required to wear that today, by the way. Nope. Just for a little bit. Nope. Oh, I think you should. I closed the bathroom door behind me. I can't get the uniform off fast enough. I just got the wore the uniform achievement. Mostly because the bow got stuck. Never felt so good to be back in my trusty old digs. I open the door and Reese and Finley have already scattered. I don't know where the uniform is supposed to go, so I just leave it folded up on the bathroom sink. Why? Put it back in his drawer. I guess I could wear I should find where Landry ran off to. He's training me today after all. I think he went upstairs. Alright. We are hitting time, and this seems like a really good place. Do that. And we're gonna do more tomorrow. I'm having so much fun.